Hi, welcome back. Heather here. I am back for video number 29 of 30 for Create a Lifetime of Happiness. I cannot believe that tomorrow is the last one. Sorry I missed yesterday. I was having a migraine and still feeling a little effects from it today, but definitely wanted to show up for you guys. In this series, I've been sharing how to shift your mindset to that one of positivity. I get asked a lot, like, hey, Heather, how did you turn this painful situation in your life and get back to that part of you that always sees the positive, that always sees the good? And so I decided to create a 30 video series where I share that with you guys. And so if you are joining me, please comment or like. And today's quote, I always start off with a quote with the series, quote of the day. I like doing this because it gives me my boost. It helps set my intention for the day. So I hope to share that with you guys as well. All right, for quote of the day, in a world that lives like a fist, mercy is no more than waking with your hands open. All right, I'll say that again. In a world that lives like a fist, mercy is no more than waking with your hands open. That is from Mark Nepo, the Book of Awakening. He does a quote each day and has you meditate with that. So that's what he shared with today. And what immediately came to my mind is it is easy to make that choice to be stubborn, right? To close ourselves off. It feels so much easier to make that choice, to make the choice to like stroke our ego is what we call it, protect that ego, close ourselves off from others, keep that fist really tight. And when we make that easy choice, what we don't realize often by continuing to make that easy choice, we're actually opening the world for ourselves to get some hardships, to feel disconnected, to feel like we're not living life, that we're just kind of existing. So when we allow our hearts to open, our minds to open, our hands to open, we offer this grace, this love to ourselves and to others. So that opens us up to feeling connected. And when we operate from that place of like, clenched teeth, our fists so tight, we stay stuck. Those are the places that keep us stuck because we keep choosing that easy, oh, I'll just put up this wall and protect myself. Nobody can get to me there. And you're absolutely right. Nobody can get to you when you are in that place. So open your heart, open that availability that even if you don't agree, even if life is tough and people have hurt you, you can still open your heart and show mercy. And every time you practice that, I know it's hard at first because the easy choice, like I said, is protecting our ego. But once we make that hard choice, that starts becoming the natural thing that we do. Once we consciously and mindfully make that choice to remain open. And that is what excels us, gets us out of that stuck place that we're living in and moves us forward to one at that appreciation, that love, and where we really feel like we are living our life to the fullest. So I really like that reminder today. Tell me, what do you think? Do you walk through life with that closed fist mentality, or are you allowing yourself to have that openness? All right, today's topic in Create a Lifetime of Happiness is how to shift your mood in 5 minutes or less. This was a big one for me when I was doing that mindset, when I was making my pain my gain for my personal gain. Just knowing how. Sometimes we get so bogged down in how we're feeling and we get so wrapped up in it that we can't see anything else. Like that's all that exists that day. And what is our mood? Our mood is simply the way we're feeling, our state of being, that temporary state of mind, that temporary state of feeling. And that's the key word, temporary. We are the ones making it permanent. If we continue to fester on the thoughts, on the feelings, on the emotions, we can let that drag us down the rest of the day. It can carry into our work day, into our dinner or evening routine, and sitting there staring at the wall, feeling like a blob in the world. So if that mood is there, that's what carries. And what we have to do is create a state change for ourselves. So I wanted to share with you just a quick exercise that you can do that's going to help you. Because even if we can get out of that funk, get out of that mood, even if it is for only like 60 seconds, like 2 minutes, it does change the way we respond to the rest of the day. It changes it in a way that's going to be healthier and better and more in line with what we're wanting for ourselves than if we had stayed in that previous mood and kept that temporary thing to be a permanent fixture and adding upon it and adding upon it and adding upon it the entire day. So what you're going to do when you find yourself in those funks, when you find yourself replaying the same thoughts, the same emotions every time, I want you to try this. I want you to stand up and find a place where you have a little bit of extra room because you're going to be swinging your arms. So find a spot in your room, in your office, like go outside where you have just a little bit of space to do some movement. And what you're going to do is put your feet about hip width apart and begin to bounce up and down where your toes don't leave the ground, just your heels. So you're going to be lifting your legs, your body up and down on your toes, on your tippy toes. And keep your toes grounded and continue to breathe in and out through your nose as you're lifting your heels up and down, and breathe through and inhale a little bit longer each time you're inhaling. Just like, and then let go. Like keep deepening that breath and then allow your arms to like fully relax. I want you guys to take in at least 5 breaths where you're increasing the length of your breath each time. And allow your arms to fully relax and flop around, loosening up your muscles all the way through your shoulders, through your back, like you saw me just doing, like loosening things up by you're lifting your heels up and down. And then start to make any noises if you need to, because sometimes we just need to let that crap out, like, ah. And that will make us feel better, just to release that pent up energy inside. And once you start, if you have a noise or just the deep breathing that you're doing, then I want you to start swaying your arms back and forth. And what I want you to do is twist 10 times, 5 times on each side. Twisting is excellent for our spine and helps release a lot of that built up stress and anxiety and, you know, those blah feelings. So doing this is helping release that pent up energy that we sometimes keep blocked within our pathways in our body. And so after you do that, you can return back to your normal. What you're going to do is 10 times, like I said, find a place in the room, heels, your feet hip width apart. And then you're just going to slowly move up and down like 5 to 10 times, depending how you're feeling, where you're deepening that breath, focusing on that breath to allow your body to start relaxing, shifting around. And then once you get to that space, like I said, release some type of verbal if you need, like, ah! And then start twisting your body from side to side. And that is going to change your mood in 5 minutes or less. Because what you've done right there is a state change. A state change is anything we are doing to move our current situation. So if we're sitting, we go to standing up. If we're inside, we go outside. That is a state change. And by physically doing that for ourselves, we are triggering the brain to shift our moods as well. So that is how you can shift your mood in 5 minutes or less. Let me know, do you have something you currently do that like physically changes your body so that you can stop thinking or overthinking, overanalyzing? Comment and share with me. That was video number 29. I will be back for the final video tomorrow in this series. I cannot believe it. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support along the journey. If you enjoyed this video, please like or comment, or if you feel like you know somebody that could use this comment or this content, please share that with them as well. It is my mission to help others heal those emotional wounds from our past so that we can move forward freely and powerfully to those healthy, loving relationships with all the people in our life and with our own mind and body, so we know how to love ourselves in our life no matter what. If that is something that interests you, please put interested in the comments or feel free to direct message me. I am always, always happy to chat. And I will be back tomorrow where I'm going to hit on some big 5 visioning for you guys to carry forward with you into the rest of the year. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.